Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Moonfire Tarot. I'm Jules, intuitive tarot reader. We're going to be looking into your love energy upcoming, okay? As we're diving into October, the real season, all right? Let's take a look, guys. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Good to check all your placements. You know the drill, right? And that's just because we're not all made of one planet, okay? So there's just enough personal reading. I will try to make it as personal as possible, though. If you do want personal readings, you can check me out at moonfiretarot.com. All right, Spirit, talk to me for Scorpios. What is going on in their energy as we head into October? Let's take a look. Fork in the road. All right, that's a crossroads. All right, you're making your this mind up about something. There's a choice here to make, and I see you're watching and waiting, and you're learning. Okay. All right, what else in love? Oh, happy, happy. All right, so we got some joy. We got something you're going to be happy about through all this learning. And I see to the sea. In the meantime, you are going with the flow. Happy, happy feels really strong. All right, let me see. TikTok. All right, I feel like a lots of you, a leg up and confident. All right, you're staying confident. You may be getting some help in a love situation. You may be seeking advice, but happy, happy feels strong. I feel like you're really focused. Whatever you're going to decide, Scorpio, is likely to make you happy. Some type of blessing or something is going to be making you smile with this card. Energetically, with Forked Road, it feels very strong. Now, guys, trust your intuition whenever you're at a crossroads. Do your homework. I do see you're trying to go with the flow in a dynamic in your love life, but I have not for you. All right. This is like literally what it sounds like. It's like you've done your homework and you're just realizing something isn't working out for you. Okay. You're making decisions. You're really realizing what works and what doesn't work in a relationship as well. And I see TikTok. There is something about waiting and divine timing. Maybe you've been waiting on this for a while, observing, and now you're about to make a choice. All right, and it's likely going to be a very happy one. All right, let's take a look at what else this is trying to say for you guys. Spirit, talk to me about this energy for Scorpios. For our Scorpios, what else? Let me get a few cards here. For Scorpio, ooh, flipping. All right, we got flippers, jumpers tonight. Energies are high. All right, tenderness, a good match, and leaps forward, making progress in your love life. Okay, so whatever is, it may be that divine timing. So in the meanwhile, you guys are making a choice here. Spirit, can I get an idea? You may be deciding on somebody. Maybe you're scoping somebody out. You could have come out of a relationship recently that wasn't for you, and now you're trying to decide because I see a real deal good match coming through and making progress. Like something's going to speed up here. Can I get more on this fork in the road? Calmer waters. All right. It's like, all right. So some of you may be in a relationship where there's been a lot of tensions or, frustrations in your life, but you may have an enduring bond or like, even a family with this person. Okay. And it's like a lot of you are making that choice. Can we get to calmer waters? There may be something about expectations here. This person's expectations or even your Scorpio, all right, where you need to assess things. That's like unrealistic expectations, having very high ideals. But I am seeing first blush. So, for a lot of you, if you're single and you're moving on, first blush is like that. If you're trying to bring the spice back into your relationship, heal things, that is like feeling rosy again, like you're just meeting. Okay. I do see exploring another path. So, a lot of you, it is going to be that. But here, see these cards staying together here, renewal. So, this is like, well, no, this is more like deciding if you want the romance or like to go forward. So a lot of you may have with the not for you card, all right, this feels like a side message or backstory. Um, you're exploring another path and now you're testing the water. That could be why you're watching someone and maybe you're looking for calmer waters. It's going to be a little different for all of you, but this is like decide if you want more in this romance or not, but you can enjoy it to help you make up your mind because you do, it does look like you're making a decision and trying to observe these things. But there is something about, this wanted to jump out, leaps forward progress and some type of good match for you. So some of you, maybe a lot of you, it's going to be new love, okay? Or someone coming through. Let's take a look at what tarot has to say for about this. Spirit, talk to me What else can we get on this? What else can we get on this? For Scorpio, what is this? What is coming up for them? What else can you tell me here? Justice. Okay, seeking justice, seeking balance. I have fire sign energy may be relevant here. All right, we're starting out. Justice can be apologies, trying to find balance. Okay, justice doesn't look romantic, guys, but it's ruled by Venus. Okay, Libra energy. Um, and that's just because the scales are balanced when they're empty or they're balanced when they have 1 pound each. Equality. Okay, and I have a fire sign here, may be relevant for some of you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Um, now that king is facing justice. All right. So that could be, someone coming towards you with apologies, making things right. You feel like they're fair. That's a very passionate energy. And I have the Page of Pentacles, which is a steady energy. It's like a message. And then the Eight of Wands, fast changes. We have leaps forward, Cupid's arrows, communication. Something's going on here. All right. And it may have been after an ending for some of you. Maybe you tried to end, some of you may have tried to end something with someone and you couldn't. Okay. Spirit, talk to me more about this. What's this king gonna say? And then gender doesn't matter there. Could also be in their dominant placements too. So, see how it goes. Spirit, talk to me. Either way, they're fiery. They're going after you. The lovers. All right. Ace of Wands. Scorpio. What are you guys up to? You got the sauce, Scorpio. All right. And now I have the Empress here. All right. Birth of a new age. Sexuality. There's a lot of passion coming up in this reading. All right, Page of Pentacles. This person has a choice to make love and healing, and a choice. Okay, a lot of you may feel very strong with this person, or you're going to feel with the Ace of Wands. That can be a new person too. All right, new beginnings, an offer, something passionate, very sexual in nature. With the Lovers card and the Empress. Okay. She's very good for nighttime activities as well. You're coming off very attractive regardless of gender. Okay. And she does signify something new is coming. And I have the Ace of Wands showing up here. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So we have communication of some sort. Let me get some clarifiers. But I do see Four of Cups. Now, forked road. Four of Cups can sometimes be having options. Okay. Like you don't know which cup to take. You may be feeling resigned, or likewise, some of you may have felt taken for granted. Could be both. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is spinning. And there's a lot about karma showing up here, karmic justice. Okay. Things that are being set right, things are being set into motion. Spirit, talk to me. Empress to the Ace of Wands. What is this about? Who is this person? Can I get backstory on this energy? Unless they're completely new. Eight of Cups. All right. Walking away. All right. Someone where there was emotional distance. And there's that Death card again. All right. So all right, let me get to either way. There was an ending here. Okay, I do feel like a lot of you either broke up with someone, but this could be new energy. But it looks like it may be. But then it's like the birth of a new age. Eight of Wands again, communication, passion, fast changes. I'm gonna say a lot of you may be meeting somebody new. I'm not gonna discard total, like reconciliation is off the table for lots of you. If you're waiting for that person, you'll know because there's a lot of contact messages showing up here. Okay. And justice, apology. Spirit, can I get a little bit more about this? Soul searching. Okay, so someone might have put this person, especially if you know this person. If they're completely new, guys, you're not going to have much of a story to tell with this person or this energy. So if it leans more towards the reconciliation, that's why. All right, there's not too much to tell there. Choices need to be made. The story timeline starts to build here. For collective anyway. So I have soul searching. All right, someone might have was very lost. Okay, emotional distance. Lots of you may have taken time to think about this, and I see adventures, travel. I feel like this person put emotional distance. It might have been an ending with this energy. Okay, but there's a lot about them returning, like want like fast changes. But again, it does look like you guys may be meeting like a lot of newer energy. Which is good to see, right? Because we always like hear about other things. But I am gonna pull for those of you with no contact though. All right. Because some of you may be having a choice to make. For those of you still lingering and you intuitively you feel like this message is more about your person from the past. Spirit, can I get some hidden messages for Scorpio? person on Scorpio's mind, the person for those in no contact. In Scorpio, you may notice a conversation, like your own thoughts coming out, totally normal. Let me see. I miss seeing you. Okay. I still have feelings for you. I need security. Now, Scorpio, that could be you, like in rebuttal, okay? I can't do this. You see how there's like a discussion playing out here? I am recovering. I know you don't feel the same. Now you have this person rebuttaling, okay? This could be why they may be testing the water with pages and messages. I have observation. We have justice, trying to make things right, all right, and bring in a new mindset, okay? And then I see I don't know how to feel. I can't reach out. I want to make amends, okay? I find you so attractive. There is lots of sexual energy for those of you, you have someone that still thinks about you. I do see strong roots. This could have been a friend, or you guys have a history together of a deep friendship, all right? But a lot of you are going to be on your way to love soon, okay? With this energy, okay, wherever you stand. All right, Scorpio, I will leave your reading there. Best of luck till we check in again, and let me know how it resonates, guys. Do you have someone? Are you looking for someone new, or are you waiting for someone to return? Love and light.